an equivalent of matric.
Correct.
From there, which post-matric or post-A1 level did you go to?
So
University or technicon or anything of that
I
sort?
went to a technicon, but I'm not prepared to discuss my educational background.
Which one?
I said I went to a technicon, but I'm not prepared to discuss my educational background. I made that clear. And
No, you're going to have to discuss your educational background because you took our money. We hired you at AXA. At AXA. No. That's our money.
Okay.
You only get that money if you have reached certain particular qualifications. So we want to see if you received that money legitimately.
Which money?
AXA. You worked for AXA. They were paying you a salary.
They paid a salary,
Yes.
and I gave them a good return on that money.
No, it doesn't matter. Did you get any tertiary qualifications?
Yeah, I did.
Which is what?
I'm not prepared to discuss it.
But I want to check if you're qualified.
You go ahead and check.
No. I want to check with you if you're qualified to be head of aviation security.
Well, then you should perhaps speak to us.
And if you look at the report of the 2002, there is no even such a structure in the organogram of AXA. In the report of AXA, there is nothing called group aviation security, group heads aviation security. You are the only person who's using that concept. No one at AXA is using that concept. Even the advert, there were 2 adverts that year which were taken out. None of those adverts say group head aviation security. They say aviation security.
So I don't know where you're getting your information from, but I think it's defective. I'd like to refer you to a page in the annexes. Come to the page number now. I'd like you to refer to page 62.
Yeah.
And page 63.
Yeah.
And page 64. So on page 62, it's addressed to Mr. Paul O'Sullivan, Director, Executive Group Security. Page 63, it's addressed to Mr. Paul O'Sullivan, Group Executive Security. On the Business News or Engineering News article, which is page 64, if you look at the second paragraph or the third paragraph on the left-hand side, it says, according to AXA Group Executive Aviation Security, Paul O'Sullivan, this is substantially more than was likely to be allocated had the 2001 terrorism attacks not occurred. And it talks about 150 or 140 million rand budget to improve security. So perhaps those 3 references would indicate that there is, in fact, a position called Group Executive Aviation Security. I'm not supplying you.
You know why you're making this a big issue? Is because you lied yesterday and told us about a technicon that is non-existent.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's not there. You did. You told us that you went to some Manchester engineer or something. The chair can confirm that.
Okay.
You said that yesterday that you went to Manchester Technicon or something, and then when we went to research that institution, you said you went to a training in engineering. Yeah. We did not find such an institution existing.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Mr. Paul O'Sullivan, you occupied a senior position without qualifying because you had infiltrated the system.
If you believe that.
And part of our investigation, the reason why we go to qualifications is we want to demonstrate that these people they don't have the necessary skills, yet they occupy strategic positions because of their proximity
in the police
to those not in the police.
But aren't we supposed to be looking, Chairman, at the allegations from the KZN Commissioner of Police, and instead you're now diverting? So what you've actually done, Chairman, is you first of all invite me here, I come here, And now what you're doing is you're trying to impugn my character, and you've been doing it for the last 5 hours. And, you know, I'm not going to cooperate with that.
No. You're going to cooperate. Look.
No, I'm sorry, but you won't tell me what I'll cooperate with.
You went to mess up our IPT and our justice system, our criminal justice system. We're trying to establish as to who is this person who is alleged to have done the following in the institutions that we're investigating. It is in that context that we're asking you about yourself. And it shouldn't be difficult for a person who has taken an oath to tell the truth, but nothing else but the truth, that I went to school and this is why. I'm not asking you whether you passed with this higher degree or not. I'm just asking, where did you obtain your qualifications? Because yesterday you told us about a different technicon that is not a Manchester technicon.
Okay,
then you are doing engineering.
You get the transcript of yesterday.
Now
I think
today,
you'll find your mistake. And
Chair, can you please intervene and perhaps remind him of what he said?
Mr.
O'Sullivan, you have admitted to have received money from DSO, right?
Correct.
And therefore, these documents that are presented before you are not in any way suggesting that they might be fraudulent. They're just confirming exactly what you have confirmed, that you have received money.
Well, I've never seen the documents before, but the document would appear to me, if I recall correctly, the amount that was paid to me at the time was 100,000 rand, not 1 million rand.
The question was not, have you seen the document before? The question was, what is reflected on this document is exactly what you have experienced in your account.
Yeah, but not the 1 million.
Why? No one has said 1 million. 1 million is a person who was trying to.
It says 1 million.
No. There's no one who says 1 million.
The document says.
No, the document doesn't say 1 million.
It does.
If you look at the printed statement, it says 100,000.
Correct.
Yes, that's what it's saying. Yes. So to try and delegitimize what looks like a legitimate document is unacceptable.
I'm not trying to.
Not you. I'm just saying, following up to what was the impression that was created here, that this might not be correct figures. Why were they giving you money?
As I've said to you, they were refunding some of the expenses I'd incurred.
There's nowhere the written refund. There's no way. The first document says a request for an advance from the DSO confidential funds.
I haven't seen that document.
Have they not shared the document with you here?
That's all I've got, just that. I've not seen anything else.
Yeah, there is a document here from Scorpions
I've not seen
that says they're giving you advance.
I've not seen
and there's two documents. The one says request for an advance from the DSO confidential funds, and then the other one says application for reward, Paul O'Sullivan.
I've not seen it.
Nowhere do they suggest that you are being refunded for anything.
Thank you.
So in a way, you are part of these people who have been benefiting from this slush fund.
Chairman, that allegation was made earlier. The slush fund I was talking about was the Crime Intelligence Slush Fund. Any payment that's made by the NPA or the DSO is not being made from the Crime Intelligence Slush Fund.
No, it's the same thing, Chief. It's the money that they don't account for. The DSO confidential fund.
Oh, I know nothing about.
It's police. It's police money.
This is the first
government money. It's the public money.
This is the first time I'm seeing this document.
Have you ever been found guilty of a GBV?
What's GBV?
Gender-based violence?
Yes, in 1999, I paid a 500 Rand admission of guilt fine for an alleged assault. And in retrospect, I probably shouldn't have paid the fine, but my lawyer at the time advised me that either there would be a trial or I could just pay the fine and it wouldn't be a criminal record. Unfortunately, I paid the fine. It was made a criminal record, and then it was subsequently, what do they call it? Expunged from the record.
Do you still have your firearm license?
Yes, I do.
Is it not the requirement that when you are found guilty of such a thing, they should withdraw your firearm license?
So there wasn't a trial and I wasn't found guilty. I just paid an admission of guilt fine. It's like if you're driving at 150 kilometers an hour and the speed limit is 120, you get a ticket in the post and you can either go to court and challenge it and then you get convicted and then it'll be on your record, or you pay an admission of guilt fine and then it doesn't appear on your record, although that is now changing because I think with the new, what do they call it, AARTO Act, even if you pay an admission of guilt fine now, it becomes part of your record. But at that time, it wasn't the case.
Have you ever